This is a learning place. How many of you agree? See, I can just teach you social media and go away. It doesn't cost me anything. But my heart will let me do that. I'm not like that. You want me to use this one? Okay, thank you. Okay. So I can just teach you social media. It's not hard. I can just keep talking social media. I will bombard you information. I have it, but it's not needed. Some of them you can see on the internet. Some of them you won't see, but you'll be happy you learned something in social media. But it's not. That's not it. You see all those jara, all those fusi, all those efizi, all those little things I'm adding. Those are the things you can hold on to. Those experiences, those examples, those are the things you can hold on to. Now, let me write what I want to write on the board first. Okay. What's this? All right. So that's where I'll start. All right. That's what. That's what the Holy Ghost asked me to teach you this morning. First, value, 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 value. That's the only way. This is the most important thing. Value, value, value. The difference between you and I right now is the value system. The difference between a rich man and a poor man is what they value. Their value system. That's the difference, what they value. A rich man values certain kind of things. A poor man values certain kind of things. That's the difference. The value system. Value system. You make money according to the level of how valuable you are. How valuable are you? That's how you make money. You want to be successful? How valuable are you? You may have values. All right? Jay, you may have values. Okay, let me give you an example so that you understand. Someone say, I have values, but I'm not making money. That's why we have a lot of skillful people that have a lot of skills and they are broke. I want to show you how and why. Thank you. All right. Lord Jesus, thank you so much. Now take a look at this. How many of you know what this is? Modem, right? Okay. Great. I bet you this thing is very valuable. You see? Very valuable. But I can tell you that most of us here, it's not valuable to us. Let me say it again. This thing is very valuable as it stands, very, very important right now. I know the value, I know the importance, but it's not valuable to most of us right now. Do you know why? You don't need it. So you can decide to say, I want to learn copywriting, I want to be a copywriter. The people that you want to serve, do they need copywriting? Listen, Mr. Gideon, I have so many things I can teach, but I'm not talking about them because the people here don't need it. Yesterday I wanted to say something and I said, how many of you are copywriters? And all the people that are copywriters refused to raise their hand. And I said, okay, I will leave that one. Because the other people don't need it. I will end up, that's how you retain people's attention. You need to know what they need. So one of the ways to make money, Mr. Gideon, that is very easy. It's not about looking for a job or looking for something to sell. What do the people need? Waiting they need. What do they need? That thing that they need will become valuable to them. If somebody is dying and the doctor says this person needs water, if you bring water, will the person ask what product is it? Will the person ask? Why?
Because it's in there for it.
I have 30 skills. I went to this school, I did this, I did that. You are wasting your time. They now ask somebody, for example, you have some people, what do you study? The person will say, I study zoology. Person, I study zoology. I like what Pastor Chris said. He said, are you going to the zoo? So I study zoology. You're not wondering, so what are you going to use zoology to do now? I'm not castigating it. I'm like, sometimes I talk to some people now, presently, you ask them, what do you want to do or what are you doing? In this day and time, the person will not say one archaic thing. I'm like, it's just like typewriter. How many of you have seen that typewriting machine? You know that thing? It's not useful anymore. But imagine somebody saying, I want to go and learn typewriting. So, value, that you have value is not enough. I'm a computer literate. I have many computer literates that are useless. You didn't hear the word? Useless. They are not useful. But they know computers. Should I bust your brain? The part of computers that they've studied is outdated. And somebody say, I want to study computer science. Okay, no wala. Welcome to computer science world. Why do you want to study computer science? I want to be a programmer. Okay now. You want to be a programmer. Okay, welcome. Be a programmer. Why do you want to be a programmer? I want to be able to be writing code. You are wasting your time. We are the programmers here. Pius, you are one, right? Ola, welcome. You are a programmer too, right? Who else is a programmer here? Who else writes code or develop website or something? Okay, no.
Design.
You
Design website, don't develop.
You design website. What do you use? Interface. What do you use?
WordPress.
You use WordPress. Okay. All right. I went to one seminar one day. I was teaching, and I said to them, that, how many of you do website here? And they raised their hands. And I said to them that, do you know that I can actually build a website from start to finish in 2 hours? In 2 hours. Ola, are you aware of that? That I can build a site from start to finish in 2 hours. Are you aware of that?
No.
You are not aware. You are not. Are you aware? Pius, are you? Who else? Apart from those that work with me, you are aware? Okay.
Mine's under 24 hours.
Under 24 hours. What one day? What would you use?
I'll use WordPress.
You use WordPress. Okay. That's good.
I have something.
You have something. In fact, let me what's the case. I can build a complete website from start to finish in 30 minutes.
E-commerce website.
E-commerce website. I can finish it from start to finish 1 hour.
Jesus. E-commerce.
Okay, maybe I don't know what e-commerce website is. Let me tell you what I think e-commerce website is. An e-commerce, we have 2 types of websites, right? Or how many types of website do we have? No. I want to carry us along. How many types of websites do we have? Depends on the person classifying it. Interactive and static. Interactive and static. Okay, anybody wants to contribute to that? Okay, so what I would say in that case is static website, which means it's static, it's just there, it doesn't move, right? Doesn't do anything, like really. Then the other one is dynamic, which is the interactive website. So it is under dynamic that we have e-commerce website, right? Okay, so am I progressing? So e-commerce website is a website that you can buy and sell, right? What actually makes it e-commerce is the fact that we can pay, that there's a payment method. So what even is your problem now is the payment method. How are you going to integrate it, right?
Yes, sir. Jesus.
But you see, I can't come here and start teaching you all those things. You don't need it.
I need it.
I understand. Like, what I mean is, most of you here don't need it. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. So, value. How valuable are you? I said yesterday or day first day, I said something. I think on the first day. I said that my present boss, which is the owner of this place, he cannot sack me. That's what I said. His personal stance is here, and I'll say it again. He can't sack me. He can't. I'm too valuable. If he's here, I'll say it in his presence. He can't. It's not pride. If you like, I don't like Lionel Messi, he will still score a hat trick. I don't like Cristiano Ronaldo, he will still score free kick. It's not pride. He will score and still do his number 7 jersey and see and balance and still go to his whatever mansion. Kill yourself. So, value system. Stop putting effort where it is not needed. That's your problem. You are putting effort where it is not needed. You are fighting to learn things that are irrelevant. Irrelevant. You are struggling. You want to do this, you want to do this, you want to do that. You want to do everything. Meanwhile, all the ones you have been gathering since 5 years, last 5 years, how many of them have you used? So, how to be valuable is go for things that are either inside you or around you that are useful to the people around you. Why I am useful to you is because I am valuable. I have things that you need. Thank God that pastor is not here now, so I can say it. That pastor that was sitting there, I was made to understand he's a very big man. I don't know him. Like a very well-known person in Abuja. And I like what he said. He touched me. He said, I'm a very busy person. If I'm sitting down here listening to you, it means that you are dispensing information. So that is a leader of leaders. You know him? I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know him. Here's my point. You know, I keep telling people that I always hide myself, right? After the service, the program, whatever, I wanted to dodge and run away so that I will not talk to anybody. So I just met him outside. He just shook me and held my hand. I said, thank you, sir. He said, follow me. I'm like, okay. So I followed him outside and he said, so I want to see you. Come to my office. I'm so 100% sure there are many people that want to see him. They can't see him. The other pastor said something to me. He said, see, this man is a big pastor. Say, I've been wanting to see him. He said, thank God I came from this seminar. He said, this is the first I have opportunity to see him. So, my question is, how valuable are you? So when I tell you I can walk into any office, I don't need money. Money is not my problem. I have worked on my value system. Value system. How do you say system again? I don't want to start all these things. So. Value system. I've worked on my value system. I've worked on it. What are the things that you value? What are the things that you value? Do you value integrity? Do you value keeping to time? Do you value saying the truth? Do you value money? Do you value dressing well? Do you value business? What are the things you value? Do you value people? What kind of people do you value? Value system. And he said, you come to my office, let's see, we need to talk. How long are you going to stay in Abuja? And I didn't want to give information because I didn't want to see him. I like hiding. I like staying. And he was like, do you have my number? So I gave him my number yesterday. You know that kind of thing. No, it's a lie. You take my number now. I say, hey, wow. So he gave me his number. Meanwhile, that other pastor is happy that I just got his number. See me here, I'm running away from the number. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's a disturb to me. It's a distraction. Successful people don't like distractions. We are focused. We know what we are doing. He's a big man. He's going to give me jobs. He's going to give me activities. I don't need it now. You need to know what you need now. What you need now, you need to know it, and what you need later. What's your value system? I'm a programmer. I'm a web developer. One of my brothers and my friend, right? He's my brother and he's my friend. He's in South Africa. He just chatted me up this morning. Somebody asked him for something in South Africa, and he told the person, don't worry, talk to Raymond. He will sort it out. And the person told me They said I should talk to you. I said, oh, okay. I sorted the matter. Then I reported to him. I sorted it out. Then he followed up and said, Raymond, I'm coming to Nigeria. And you are one of the most important person I want to see. We need to discuss. I know the caliber of person that is talking, and I know who is talking. And I said, sir, okay, so where do you plan to stay? Should I go and arrange my house in Lagos and get a car that will move you around? He said, no, don't worry. I'm made to understand that my coming to Nigeria is taken care of by the people that wants me to come. So both flights, where we stay and everything. I said, wow. And I said, okay, so we are now rolling at the level where we don't go to them, they come to us. And he smiled. I know what I'm saying. Years ago when he started computers, are you hearing me? His parents disowned him because computers were not relevant. He used to carry desktop computer, for those of you that know desktop computer. When he's leaving holiday, he can, because there's no laptop, so he had to carry his desktop computer. Ghana must go and take it home to go and use. There was no UPS. They said, this is the computer I want to do. We send him to school for computer. Now he's the one taking care of the whole family. He has built his, he's just 37, I'm 35, right? He's not me 2 years. He has built his own house in South Africa. He stayed in one room in Lagos. When I knew him, he was staying in one room in Lagos. He is one of the best we have in Nigeria. He has worked in big companies. There are some of the bank products you see today. He's the one in charge of all of them. He has people that work for him, everything. Why is he telling me you are one of the most important people I want to see when I come to Nigeria? He has other people, he has friends, he has brothers. He told me it's you. And I know why. Value system. Value system. I used to meet him and say, bros, I need money to transport. He said, you need money to transport? How much do you need? I said, I need 200 naira. He will laugh. He will give me 1,000. I said, thank you, sir. He said, but don't deviate, you are doing the right thing. I said, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. One day I went to him 2007, 2008. I said, sir, no, 2007. I said, bros, you see, this whole computer thing, I discovered that it's very large. Which area, I've listened to you, I've watched you, I see that you are good at what you do. That time, he didn't have so much money. I said, just show me, advise me, and tell me why you're advising me like that. Which direction should I go into? And he said, this is a hard question. He said, well, you're so smart. Nobody has asked me this kind of question. It's okay. Can I get back to you tomorrow? I said, yes. So I went. Because I have studied many things on computer. I've checked. The thing is too big. So I wanted to, where should we put our energy? And I asked one question that made him say, you are smart. I said, well, what should I learn now that will be relevant in the next 10 years, 20 years? That's what I asked. I remember now. And he said, it's a hard question. So he came back and said to me, he said, hacking is expensive, and I know you don't have money, and I'm not willing to sponsor you, but I just want to answer your question. I think you should focus on hacking. I'm like, okay, hacking, okay. I'll go and study, I'll get back to you. He said, that's great. And that was it. I took off 2007. I didn't look back. As I was studying, I was like, whoa, he's so right. I go back to him, I tell him, this is where I am. I go back to him, this is where I am. I kept going back. All the testimony I've had, all my progress level, the last seminar we had, it was one that taught us from South Africa on a Zoom call. I keep going back. Why am I saying all these things? Value system. You need to be valuable. I told drivers get level, so. You say, what's your work? I'll be a driver. Driver, they pass driver. The person when they drive Dangote and the person when they drive one ordinary man, not be the same driver. I'm an accountant. Who are you accounting for? Levels day. I'm a photographer. Do you know that the president has a personal photographer? Value system. So we are not fools. When we are doing what we are doing, we know what we are doing. So it's not about learning all these things now. You're not learning them. No, you have to do it in such a way that you are valuable. I learned something from Pastor Chris 2006. I will never forget. It changed my life forever. I was listening to the message and he said, be so good at what you do that your organization cannot do without you. 2006. I said, can somebody be that good? And he emphasized on it. He said, I don't mean locking the office and taking the key away. They will not be waiting for you because there's no key to enter. And I'm like, okay. He said, I mean, everything is available. But he said, be so good that they let them rely on your mind. I said, wow. Okay, we are going to be that good. Today, I have companies and organizations that rely on my mind. They wait for me to talk. Say, well, what are we going to do about this matter? When they finish the meeting, they will not say, the MD or the whoever is will not say, was Raymond in the meeting? They say, no, so what did people do? First I heard that question, I was shocked. He said, so what did people do? He said, how come you know put Raymond? He said, no, sir, we thought that when we finish discussing, he's talking to Big Shot. He said, I thought that when we finish discussing, we will not tell Raymond. He said, how can you discuss and go and tell him? He's the one that will tell people what to do. They have to fix another meeting. First when they talk, they Australia. They have to fix another Zoom meeting. When I entered the meeting, I saw white people everywhere. Okay, me, I relaxed too from my house. I said, good morning, sir. I said, no, it's not morning here, it's evening. I said, good evening, sir. I said, how are you? I'm fine. So they had a meeting and they told me, and I told them, what can they have a meeting without you? So what were they discussing? So you are here now. So tell us, what are we going to do? I said, hey. He said, I've told you what the problem is. I said, okay, sir, we're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing that, and we're doing this. We're doing this because of this, because of this. And he told them, did you discuss this in your meeting? He said, no, so now implement it. That's the end of the meeting. Send him his money. Case closed. Australia. What do you do? I do copywriting. Who do you write copy for? How valuable is your copy that you are writing? How valuable? Who help? That solution when you get, who will they help? You make money according to who your solution is helping. Let me say it again. The level of money you make, sir, is according to who your solution is helping. I've told people before, there's a major bank in this country. I'm still doing their work right now. I'm the one that runs their social media. I've already planned to increase my money next year. I've been telling the person in charge, I say, Ross, next year, this is the new price. Though. Next year, they don't have a choice. You know why they don't have a choice? Before the job got to me, they looked for somebody that can deliver. There was nobody. Not that they didn't test people, they paid people, they could not deliver. So somebody now said, there's somebody I know that can deliver. And they said, are you sure? I said, I can put my life down for this one. And they tested me. And I over-delivered. And they said, okay, let's do it. So we started doing it. And we're still doing it to date. And we'll still do it till Jesus Christ will come. Should I tell you why? It's not a prayer, it's a statement of fact. It's a statement of fact. Should I tell you why I will still do it till Jesus Christ will come? At a point we had issues. I increased my money. And they said, they gave the work to somebody else. And I said, don't worry, they will come back. When something I do in 2 weeks, the guy was doing it in 3 months. He still has not finished. Hey, I didn't say anything. Then after that, as he finished, they told the guy, pack your load and go. And they came back to me. Guess what? When they came back, they didn't even negotiate price with me. They increased it by themselves. And when I saw the price they gave me, it was cool. I didn't even argue to bring it. And I started. So you have to make sure that it's not a busy activity. I'm here. No. It's not about that. It's not about I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm going to work. And no. Be valuable. Be valuable. Be valuable. Be valuable. Have more values in yourself. Increase your system. You have been doing website design for 3 years and you are still the way you are. You are still you are still there. You are not valuable. Improve. Like, when I mean improve your skill set. Go higher. Because the higher you go, the better problems you will solve. There are some clients I have here. They don't come to me until there's a problem. You know why? All the other things that they want to meet me for, other people can do it. They consider me busy. They consider me a big man. Raymond is expensive. Raymond is a big man. After they now do all the cut corners, Kasala come boss. They'll come call me. Say, sir, so I'm like, No wahala. It's a normal thing. If always come when there's problem, here's your bill. It's simple. Here is Onome. That man that you recommended to me to yesterday. You know, I was like, why did you give him my number? Is that not what I said? Like, why did you give him my number now? He said, no, sir. She was explaining, no, it's job. She gave my number to somebody for job. I'm like, what did you should have told me? He said, but, I will. I said, okay, no, hala. I spoke with the person. Guess how much I billed him? No, guess. Guess, don't worry, don't think too much. Just guess. Guess now. Say it now, say it. No, say. Okay, anybody should guess. It's a copywriting job. She is a copywriter and she just joined us. All right? Today will be like her third day of working with us. And she brought a job. So she saw the job and I was like, oh, this one is bigger than me. I'm not able to do it. So I said, okay, talk to Princess. So I don't know what they discussed. Princess said, it's me. So the next thing I know, she has given the person my number. Like, told the person about me. Tell the person to go and check me online. So the person that checked me online, the person now said he wants to talk to me. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you know? So we spoke, but I want you to guess. So now I've told you the kind of job. The person wants us to write a proposal. How many of you know what a proposal is? The person wants us to write a proposal. So now, guess how much I charged for the proposal? 150,000. Thank you. Wow, that's big. Who else? Who else? Over $1 million for a proposal. Oh, wow. Who else wants to guess? Okay, two people have helped you now. One say 150,000, one say over $1 million. So you guess now. Because you're the one that brought the job. That's why I'm doing it like that. I want to teach you something now. So guess. Just say any amount. 100,000, right? Okay. I told him his bill is between 2 million naira and 500,000 naira. His bill is between 2 million and 500,000. So I said, he's there in that range. Okay, so let me add something to you that will now shock you more because I say, That's why I shouted you off. It's not even enough. He doesn't have a choice. He will pay. You know why? When he spoke to me, he knew he was speaking to a real human being. So you were now wondering, how do you now become hot all of a sudden? Raymond has entered the equation. It's called, this was called. That's what it's called. The Raymond effect. I'm not in the equation now. Not only is the job starting today, that's why I wanted to see both of you. I wanted to explain what people are going to do and how you're going to do it. Because me, I will not do anything, I will not touch anything. Never. The business of what you do. You can be a copywriter and be broke. But somebody else will know the business of copywriting and be rich. And he will never write a copy all his life. That's not enough. He also said that he figured out that I'm into IT and stuff. I said yes. And now I'm sure he didn't tell you that one because you don't have this system. Your value never reached my own. And he told me that there's an app he wants us to work on. And I said, I'm ready, sir. I've not given B for that one. He also told me some business he is doing with, I will not call their names, and how much he built, how much was involved. I'm 100% sure he didn't tell you that. You know why? Your value system. Value. Value system. Value. Value. You must consciously work on your value system. Sir, you can't go back to that your business and be after the seminar and be doing it kalo. You know kalo now, you're just doing it like no. Change it. Let there be some value. Have you ever entered some places where they sell stuff, like let me say jewelries. I'm just starting, so I don't really know a lot of them. But I know that I see some in movies. There are some exclusive places. When you enter, nobody tell you to respect yourself. The value system, nobody tell as you enter, you be like you they will not to touch chef, you go they think you are, if anything fall for that side, you go they shake, whether now you fall am they didn't tell you to shake like that. But guess what? There are some other people that will enter that place, they are touching everything. This one, no, this one is Louis Vuitton. No. Excuse me, please. Do you have Ferragamo? Is that correct? There's one called Ferragamo. Do you have Ferragamo? They're like, no, we are old. You don't know any name. You are you know why? Your value system never reach here. So you have to consciously, you can't. I told somebody yesterday, I was angry. I was very angry. And the person said, we want to do this. I said, no, we're not doing it. The person was shocked. I said, we're not doing it. You can't expect me to solve a problem with the same mentality you use in creating the problem. Never. You created this problem with a type of mentality. And now I've come in to solve it. You want me to use that same mindset you use in creating the problem to solve it. I will not solve it. That's why I've come with a mindset that you don't understand. I raise the value system. So you want the problem solved, you come up here. Or you stay there and leave me here. I can't come down. Never. Value system. Some of the things I do that give me money, people used to think that, now the same thing they do now. Oh, you can't try them. Come try them now. You go no. So, as I move into social media marketing now, I've done what the Holy Ghost asked me to do, so I can do my own now. I want to address this thing so that you guys will learn. All right? Now,